So I'm trying to get my Unevo Dracula, the almighty trait. So I only have 2,000 trait crystals here. I still have some in my booth, but I don't really want to get that right now. But once we're out, if I don't really get this almighty trait, then we're going to go there and get my things, my trait crystals. So I'm doing it now since I have, this is the last day. Today is the last day where I can use the ×2 trait luck because it's currently the weekend. Today is the last day of the weekend. So why am I getting, or why do I want the almighty trait on him? I already made a video about him with Requiem 2, and we saw that he is a double spawn or 2 placement character, so he's going to really benefit from the almighty trait because of his thing, 2 placement. Because with the almighty trait it's going to almost triple the damage. So yeah. So that's why we're doing that. There's no giveaway in this video, by the way. It's on the other one. The first time I reviewed the Dracula, the Unevo Dracula, this one, with the Requiem 2. So if you want the giveaway, go back there and watch it. Because I don't really have anything to give away right now. So that's why there's no giveaway. Even if I want to give this video a giveaway, I don't have anything. Did it change the... No, 0.1. It's still 0.1 for the almighty. There's this thing. If you're using the normal trait crystals, you cannot get the new traits. If you get the Emperor and Apex, then you're a freaking legend. Because with the little amount of divine trait crystals that you can get each day, and you get those, the Apex and Emperor, bruh, that's crazy luck. I don't know if the divine trait crystals chance is also... It should be, right? The ×2 trait crystals, trait luck active every weekend should work with the divine trait crystals as well. Hopefully. I like the new VFX from the new traits. They look very cool. Even with the, what do you call it? The new ones, the elemental. The VFX on that, or the aura, is very cool. There we go. 1,000 down the drain. 1,000 trait crystals. Okay, we've reached 400. We only have 400 left. Yeah, Midas Touch. She keeps showing up. Midas Touch again. Stop. Last one. Fitness 2. Let's get this. Another 2,000. Close my booth. Great rerolls. Let's go. Alright, so another 2,000. Let's go. Hopefully my luck is different in this trading hub. There we go! Almighty. Thanks for showing your face, Mr. Almighty. Should we do another Crimson Spirit for him? Just for the bleed? Bleed. I forgot that... I don't know why it says fire. Burn. Crimson. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so this is my Dracula now. Level 80. That's with the... we have the limit breaker already. That's why it says level cap 90. So I need to level him up to level 90. So hopefully once I showcase the evolved version of him, the first evolve, which is the 50% Dracula, I should be level 90 by then. So yeah. Ability, yeah. Vampire Horde summons a plethora of vampire enemies from the base, assisting in fighting the enemies. The Vampire Horde, or the Horde, looks like the enemies, the common enemies, and also the mini-boss from the new raids, where you can also get the Dracula as well. It is the Vampire Castle. That came from the new update as well, which is the update 7. So this is the passive, inflicts a burn effect. It is bleed, by the way. I don't know why it says burn. Maybe on the next Evo it is burn, but it is bleed. You're going to see that later. Dealing 5% of its damage for 10 seconds. So 9 ticks. For the rank rating, we have A+ for damage, A+ for range, and S for cooldown. There we go. Oh, by the way, this secret is not tradable. Even if I remove the thing, Crimson Spirit, yes. He's still not tradable. He's like the Bear King. Infinite mode. 750 deployment cost for the Dracula. Very nice. Spawn him as well now. Okay, as an upgrade 1, the damage is 9,686, 3.4 SPA, and 24.1 range. Vampire Horde, yeah, the ability is already here even if on deployment. The first skill is called the Lava Fiery Fireball. So this fireball attack, a single hit attack by the way, not very good against enemies with armor and shields. Fairly big AoE circle attack, not too bad. Nice. 1,800 for the upgrade, next upgrade. 17,000 damage, nice. Okay, 2,200 for the next upgrade, again. There we go, so the next skill is called Large Lava Fireball. 3,000, let's get it. So this is a big AoE circle attack. It is a big version of the last attack. More VFX as well. I really love the colors. It is also a single hit attack. Not very good against enemies with armor and shields. Character design, let's get a close up on him. With the almighty wings. Yeah. The new VFX of the new traits, they do have a lot of details and attention. There's more stuff, more elements on the visuals on those traits. Okay, let's see this Vampire Horde. Let's use one. So they're going to spawn from the base. So these are the enemies. I mean, the guys, the allies. So they look like, or they are, or they based from the enemies in the new Vampire Castle raid. Fledgling, those are the flying guys, sentinels, and what is the Crimson Fang, and also the mini boss. So the mini boss has a different health compared to those guys, and the health of these guys, the normal guys, is the same as the damage of the Dracula. But this guy, compared to them, he has times 5 health, more health compared to these guys. So we have 3 fangs, 3 stalkers, maybe 3 flyers, fledglings, and 3 sentinels, and 2 vampire lords. And the vampire lords are the mini boss in the vampire castle. I forgot if I said that or not. 3,500 for the next upgrade, 4,250 for the next upgrade. The Dracula, even though he only attacks the ground enemies, so he can only attack ground enemies and barrow type enemies, so he cannot attack any flying units. But with this summons, or with this horde, they can still hit those enemies with, or flying enemies, those enemies that are flying. So against flying enemies, he's still good, even though he is ground enemy character. So the next skill and the last skill of the Dracula, Unevo, it's the Lava Meteor. For 5,500, we're going to get it. Let's go. So it is just a meteor attack. Ball from the sky with a lava texture, magma texture. Very, very weird explosion. It's like 2D. Wait, from this angle, let's see. Yeah, it is 2D. Very weird. It is also a single hit attack. There we go. You see the bleed there. You saw the bleed there. Yeah, even though it says burn, they're bleeding. Which is, I think, the best between the two. Between burn and bleed, the bleed is much better because he also counters or lessen the enemy region of the enemies. So that's not present with the burn. So I think the bleed is much more superior compared to burn. Let's see it over here. Nice. A little bit fast because of the DPS, SPA. Wait, the SPA is going to go up. 6,500. Let's go. Next upgrade. 8,000 again. Let's go. So as an upgrade, max upgraded Dracula, the damage is 67,088. 5.7 SPA, with the Almighty, by the way. 30.2 range. Very nice. Okay, it's time for the numbers. DPS section of the video. So we can only get the single DPS because we can only spawn one of them. Because he has the Almighty trait now. Alright, so the DPS with that damage and that SPA, it's going to be 11,769.83. Alright, much better compared to the group DPS with the Requiem 2 trait from the last video. Alright, let's get the burn or the bleed. So 5% of its damage, which is this number right here. So we're going to get the 5% of this damage right here. So the damage per tick, it's going to be 3,354.4. 3,354.4. This guy does 5 ticks even though it says 10. Because from the last video, we saw that it only ticks for 5 times. 5 ticks. So we're going to multiply this by 5. Our bleed per tick is going to total to 16,772. But don't forget, we also have the Crimson Spirit here. So additional 50% for the bleed. And that 50% is equivalent to 1,677.2. We're going to add that to our burn per tick that we got earlier on, which is 3,354.4. So it's going to total to 5,031.6. So that's going to be our bleed per tick, together with the Crimson Spirit. Just gotta close up on the enemies and see if we are right. So we're looking for 5,031.6. Specifically, we need the enemies with the armor. There we go. 5,032. Again. There we go. 5,032. So they rounded it up. So we got 5,031.6 rounded up, and it's going to be 5,032. So we are right. So we're going to times this by 5. So the total bleed damage that this guy can inflict as a non-Evo character with Almighty trait is going to be 25,158. So that's the total burn damage that he can do. This character that I have, or the version of this character that I got. So that was the showcase of the new secret Weekend Dracula with the Almighty trait. So hope you guys liked it. Comment down below your opinions. And thank you so much for watching, and see you next time. Bye bye!